I'm at London Edition, about to interview ScHoolboy Q. Hello and welcome to the Lily Mercer Show. It's been a minute. It's been about 3 years since I got to catch up with you, or maybe even before.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I remember you, though.
That's good. That's because I brought you like topless French girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when we were shooting the
Viper cover.
Yeah.
Good memories. See, that's the thing. All I need to do to make someone remember me is like supply. And you know, I had weed on deck.
You had the weed. You had the weed. You had some clothes. You had some naked girls. Which I mean, I didn't touch none of them.
No, he didn't. I swear. But it was a great day, and I mean, I think I interviewed you twice within that week. So this is going back like 4 years, but yeah, twice within a week I got to interview you. So it was special. But there's a lot to talk about. Like you've obviously just dropped an amazing new album. So I wanted to talk about the new album and just like your feelings, because I saw that you tend to have a bit of a low point after releasing albums, but you said that this one you didn't. So is that still the case?
I mean, yeah, it's still the case. I mean, but it's still fresh too. Yeah. I think you need low points though in your life. You need to go through something to bounce back so that win feels just as good, so you can appreciate it more. You know what I mean? Like being down or something, being low about something, anything, your craft, anything, like that's good for you, because man, even just recording a dope verse, when you think like, oh man, I'm in a block or something or anything, I'm not focused right now, and then you finally get that verse out, you're like, it feels that much better. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you gotta go through things to love it more, to keep the passion there, to keep the love there. Really keep reminding yourself why you love to do what you do.
And I guess you can never know how bad life can be until you go through it, and then you realize how good it is when you're out of that place. So
yeah, like I'm blessed, man, to even be able to talk, like I mean, be able to rap as long as I've been rapping. Like I've been in the game for like 8 years now. You know what I mean?
It's longer. I might be wrong, but I started listening to you around 2010 or 11. So
yeah, that's 8 years.
Or 9 almost, yeah. I feel like you're a veteran in this.
Yeah. But 2010 is like, I think I like prepped the songs. Like I was dropping songs. Mm-hmm. But then I came out. But yeah, because Kendrick was out 2010. I was on his album, one of his albums. So people were hearing me like 2009, 10. But 2011 was when I arrived. So, but just to think like I've barely been here and like made a career out of this, like, there's no way I should be any type of feeling down about anything musically.
Also, you've had, in my eyes, you're today one of the most consistently good rappers. Because
thank you.
But there's not been a bad album. Like I don't even think that's a question or an opinion. I think that's a fact, because every album you dropped has been amazing. And
thank you.
And also even like fairly commercially, appreciated. It's not like they've bombed. They've all been like really like kind of critically acclaimed and charted. So
blessed, man, like I said, for somebody to be gone for 3 years pretty much and then come back and still be able to chart or still be able to get love from the people, like you're not just like some old guy or something. You know, when you like been rapping more than 5 years, you're not like the new guy no more. You know what I mean? You're like oh yeah, we know who that is. Yeah, ScHoolboy Q, yeah, I know who that is. You become that guy.
But
you know what I mean?
You're highly respected by the youth, which is why you kind of always stay.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like, like that's what you become once you rap so long. So that now that I'm still getting praise and love from people, that's dope. When people are still sitting by their computers or phones or whatever, waiting for my stuff to drop. You know what I mean? That still give me a rush too. Like, still.
No, I agree with you. I just think that your music is a lot more, you put a lot more like time and work into it. Like your music isn't throwaway, and it never has been. Like honestly, I still go to clubs in London where I'll hear songs of yours from 2012, like especially like your songs with Rocky, and like even like Hands on the Wheel. There's songs that I'll hear all the time out in clubs that they're still as relevant today as they were then.
Yeah, man, that's dope, because I don't go to clubs, so that's dope to know that I'm still being played out here. That's real dope.
And how do you feel like you've managed to like stay? You've always like stayed on the right side of, you do gangster rap, but you're also like able to make commercial songs. Like for example, like Liars. I think Liars is a chart song, and I'm sure it's all over the radio in LA as well.
Not yet. We haven't pushed it yet. We just like chilling, but we are gonna do it. I'm pretty sure we are. it's one of those summer records. I wanted that to prepare for the summer. Like that's like like a on the beach type of record, man. When I made that record, I just visualized the beach and you know what I mean on jet skis and like just summertime, man. So I don't really want to go hard with that until summertime, like where you get the right vibe and it attacks the right emotions. You know what I mean? I think that's what music is about. It's about attacking emotions and stuff too. You know what I mean?
But all of your songs, like especially my favorite songs of yours, are the ones that are very emotionally led. Like I probably would say "Blessed" is still my favorite song from you.
Blessed, yeah.
Yeah, just because it's like you can like the second verse, you are actually speaking on some really experiences, and the fact that I feel like you can hear your emotion in all of your music. Like
yeah, but records like "Blessed" is like I really don't like making those records. At least not no more. Records like "Dangerous" and stuff. It's like kind of depressing, but I know it has to be done because you still talk to a certain audience over and over again. But it's like really depressing, like you know what I mean? Like you have the things I have to go through for somebody to get those records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people don't understand it. Like I have to go through that. You know, and people are like getting joy from this or like motivated from this. You know what I mean? And it's like, bruh, they have no idea like what I had to go through to even be able to say these words. You know what I mean?
and especially to then perform it. You know, if you're on tour and performing that like what 30 times in a month, that must be even harder to then have to relive it each time you perform it.
Yeah, there was times I cried performing "Blessed" on stage. You know, like but I don't perform it no more. I think concerts is time to laugh, joy, and have fun, and you know, I just want people to leave happy and get everything. So every now and then, depending on the show, "Blessed" is always in my lineup, but I don't necessarily play it if the show is just going crazy the whole time. It's like, why come down with the you know what I mean? Because my show is like way up here, and then I have to go way down here. It's like people are like breathing from the last song, like then I come hit them with "Blessed." You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like.
Well, then they can recover. You know, it gives them a minute to catch their breath.
But it kind of messes up the pattern because it's like, bruh, we like into it, we having fun. Like, why fuck that up?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what life. That's godly, right? That's God right there. Like, laughing and being happy is God. Man. It's like there's nothing. You could be in the worst pain of your life. You could be dying, and somebody make you laugh. That little second is the best. You know, like nothing matters.
But is that reason what you're saying about "Blessed" being kind of not killing the mood? I hate to say that about such a beautiful song, but like that impact. Is that why you put "Tales" second? Because I was listening to the album and I was like "Tales." To be honest with you, "Tales" is probably my favorite song on the album because it speaks
that song
to.
Is really hard.
It's beautiful and like lyrically, like what you're talking about, like it speaks to my depression. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I can't relate to the same things, but I can relate to the mood you are speaking about. And I noticed that it goes from "Gang Gang" to "Tales" to "Chopsticks." It's like you're kind of playing with people's emotions like that.
Yeah, it's like a ride.
Yeah, but is that
It's a crash talk.
True.
Crash talk. It's like here, bop. You know, like some of the songs, like just constantly, like just shut off, like "Gang Gang." Just I cut the second verse, like how I end "Nine Spark Blackout." I have like a whole another verse behind it. You get what I'm saying? But I cut it because I was just like, nah, just crash talk. This is it. That's all it needs. You know what I mean? Cut it off. Just get to the next emotion. Boom, "Tales." You know what I mean? It's almost like a roller coaster. You go here, you snap out of it right at the drop, and boom, you right back up to something else. Boom, right up to another emotion. Boom, right up to another. You know, that was my goal.
But you feel that. I feel like you feel the impact when "Gang Gang" ends and then suddenly you're like in the start, like that opening bars to. Because even with Num Num Juice, because when I saw the video, I was like, oh, there's got to be like another verse or a 3-minute song out of this, and it's not. And I love that. But it's like something that I feel that you tease a lot with songs like that on the album, which is good.
Yeah, I did that with Groovy Tony. And I ended up putting Eddie Kane behind it and got Jadakiss on it. I saved it for the album. But I did that for Num Num Juice. I had no other song behind Num Num Juice. But I was like, nope, I did that already. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, can't keep doing the same thing. It's like, all that predictable shit is weak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. I don't want to be predictable. Like, oh, Q about to come with the, I'm like, hell nah. Right when you think I'm about to come with it, no, I'm not about to come with that. I want to keep it refreshed, like fresh. And, yeah, refreshing, because you got to always get new fans. That's my thing. Like, you always got to get new fans, because you're going to lose fans every album you drop. You're going to lose fans.
Have you, though? I don't feel like you've...
No, I'm not saying,
yeah.
I mean, of course I lost fans. Every album. All my albums have, like, cult followings. Like, you can't tell nobody shit about Oxymoron. Like, an Oxymoron fan is like, it's nothing you can tell them. Like, it's like, oh, Oxy is the best. It's the best one. It's the best one. A Blank Face fan, like, he's like, what? Blank Face is the best album. It's the best album. Now, Crash Talk, I mean, it's just been out a month, so. But from what I'm seeing, it's like it has another cult following, too. I'm hearing a lot of people saying this is their favorite one, too. They're like, I'm hearing a lot of, I'm glad you turned it up. I'm hearing a lot of that. This is my favorite one. I'm glad you turned it up. And I'm getting love from people that I never got love from.
See, I'm weirdly jealous of people that have just found your music, because I can only imagine like being able to go back to the beginning. Because for me, like your music's been like the soundtrack to like the last 7-8 years of my life. Like, so
I heard that earlier.
Really? Oh, well, that's a good thing. That's like, I mean,
y'all putting a lot of pressure on me, man. What y'all got?
Yeah, you better make another good album.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of fucking pressure, man.
But like on 420, I was, just put on some songs for 420, and suddenly, I got some Weekend. I was like, oh my god, I haven't heard this in like a year, and like I felt the same emotions like the first time I heard it, which is a huge skill. Like I don't know how you even, I'm sure you don't even think about that when you're creating music, but it's the power that you've got.
Yeah, man, listen to, I haven't heard that song in years, but just now that I'm listening to it in my head, it's just like, bro, I came so far, like. Just my patterns, my voice, my confidence on the record, even the mixes. You know what I mean? Ali even stepped his game up, like just the whole growth of us. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, like to know where I was at in my life during that time. Bet I got some weed when I was writing that. That's where I am now in London, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, so. Yeah, that's dope. That's crazy. But I got so much better since then. It's just like, wow. Like way better. And it's crazy. Like from setbacks to now. It's dope.
So what would you say has been like, not like the biggest challenge, or like basically what's been your biggest lesson in making music since you started?
Go off your own experiences, and I just got over that, like the internet and stuff, man, because I used to base all my music off the internet. And it's not real life. So I would constantly, like, for example, like a Break the Bank, then I come with like Collard Green's Man of the Year, and like People Love Them or whatever. Like, no. Collard Greens and Man of the Year. I remember dropping those records and like the internet told me they hated it. I dropped that part. People was like, this sucks.
Those are like your biggest songs. Like.
You know what I'm saying? Like people were telling me like this shit sucks. Like, and it's like, what the fuck? But I'll go perform it and it's like a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Then people are listening to it, so it's like I know the difference between the internet and real life. I know what the internet wants. I know what the people that listen, and they listen to music like a flip page. That's how I think of it. Like it's like a magazine. That's how they listen to music. And they listen to music like a science project instead of like off a feeling. I don't go into an album or listening to music like, oh, I'm expecting this, or trying to dissect something when I'm listening to it. I just listen to it and I'm gonna dissect it whenever I dissect it, you know what I mean? But I listen to the feeling of it first more than just like lyrics or anything. It's like the feeling first. Like, so you would drop an album that you worked on for 3 years and somebody have a review up in a day or two. And it's like, god damn, nigga. Like I worked so hard. And like I said, I always got good reviews, so it's not like I'm like complaining about my reviews. You know, I always got good reviews. So it's like, but still, even with the good review, you still kind of feel a little offended because it's like, dude, I just took 2 years for this shit. Like, and you just broke my whole shit down, which was like completely wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'd be like trying to, but that's what I'm saying. That's another thing though. Like, that's what they got from the album. So that's cool, but don't like, people talk about your music like they know exactly what was this or that. And it's kind of disrespectful to the artist. And I think that's why most artists don't mess with publications no more, because they're kind of disrespectful to us.
Well, hugely, and I think that's why I haven't done reviews for a long time. I'm a music journalist, but I hate reviews because I just think that it's entirely up to interpretation.
Yeah.
And you, without experiencing a project for up to a year, I don't think you can really comment on the entire package. So,
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
there's mad albums that I even didn't like at first, and I ended up liking.
Yeah.
You know, there's mad albums that I liked, and I ended up like, this is not that good. You know what I'm saying?
I consistently find that on albums I listen to one way through it, I don't like a certain song, and then by the end of it, it's my favorite after like a month. So
that's how it works. Though.
Yeah.
You know, that's because you're not listening to it like a science project. When you just listen to it, you're either gonna like it or you're not. There's no in between. Like, it's no middle. Like, the song is okay. Like, how can you give something, excuse me, a 10 or like a 7 or something, like a song at that, like a 7 out of a 10. It's like, you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, there are some things that are cool, like, it's cool. But I mean, for the most part, it's like you either like it or you don't. It's no like, you can't like grade a scale of an emotion.
Exactly, like in school you can grade an answer because it's right or wrong, but music can't be right or wrong.
Yeah,
you know,
you get what I'm saying.
You either love it or you know.
So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, music is like emotions, and that's how we need to get back to listening to music, because that's how I remember listening to music. Since a kid, I just listened to it, and if it's hard, it's hard. It's no, like, you know, people be talking about certain rappers that's not lyrical. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with if the music is good or not? Like, oh, this is not boom bap. Oh, I want that 90s music. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that shit hard though. Like, you know, like, everybody want to talk shit about mumble rappers. Like, some of that shit is hard. All that shit ain't hard. Just like all that rapping shit ain't hard.
Very true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you need balance. Like, just because this dude don't rap as good as this next dude, like with words, he doesn't use as many words, doesn't mean the music ain't as good. I mean, Kanye ain't used a whole bunch of words. He
Still the biggest, yeah.
He still made all the best albums. I wouldn't say his lyrics he has more he used more words than Eminem.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he used more words than him, but I mean, Kanye is still top 5 dead or alive, like, artist ever. You know what I mean? So it's like emotions, man, and the sound, the feeling. It's not about the lyrics or none of that. Different artists, different strokes for different folk.
Very true.
Different artists do different things. Everybody can't do the same thing. So, yeah, that's why I love different type of music. I love all ranges of music, and that's why it reflects in my music.
Before I go, I've got to ask you a question about, and this just proves to me that you don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks about you. What you was the Grammys was amazing. The girl power hoodie.
Yeah.
With your daughter Joy, that was one of my favorite images ever. What inspired you? Did anyone tell you to wear the hoodie or style you, or were you just like, that's what I'm wearing?
No, that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I got to ride for my daughter. You know what I mean? It's like, why not? Let's do it. That's my little girl. So, I like women's sports, even women's sports. Like, I want to help more in like women's sports, like, cause my daughter's involved. So it's like, she's really into sports. So it's like, I got a platform too. So why not? Like, help, try, do something. I don't know. You know, and that was just something. It wasn't like I was trying to like capitalize off of it or like have people in wild, like wild and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I saw how I just had some jeans on, like, a hoodie. I didn't sell nothing, none of that. I sold some girl power stuff, but I donated, like, you know, the money to someone else.
I love that though, like that. I mean, you're already my favorite rapper, but that, like,
Yeah.
because I could tell it wasn't done, you know, with ulterior
Yeah,
motives.
yeah. I mean, the print was even like normal as fuck. It wasn't like no like super like clean ass print, like super tight.
I just want to say shout out to Joy. I was watching your Breakfast Club interview. She's basically got my favorite rappers because I'm guessing you're one. And G Herbo. I love that clip when you're like, yeah, she loves G Herbo. She's gangster though. But yeah, so I hope she's doing well. She's a great, amazing human.
Yeah. She dope. I love my baby. She dope.
Well, thank you very much for joining me and talking about your album, Joy, and everything.
Thank you, man.
Good to
Thank you.
see you.
Good seeing you. Hope to see you again, man.